I'm Christina Melanik, and I'm the Administrative Director here at DC Art Studios. DC Art Studios was founded in 1979 by artists, and it's still an artist-run organization. We're a nonprofit art space. We have an artist member board and all sorts of artists working in the building. And we're one of the last buildings of its kind. We're probably the largest art studio building within the DC limits that's left due to gentrification and development and what have you. We have 75 artists that work in the space, and it's not just visual artists. We also have dancers, theater professionals, fashion designers, architects, and engineers. So we're really an incubator for creatives of all sorts. And a nice thing about the place is that we also foster a lot of exchange between the artists and creative people that are working in the building. So we have monthly meetups where artists can network with each other. I often see artists have helped each other create pieces for exhibitions that they have coming up. So that's another thing that's important about having artist space for many artists to work under one roof versus artists individually finding spaces across the city.
I'm one of the artists here at DC Art Space, otherwise known as A Salon, and I have been, well, I've had a studio here for, it's been 5 years, and a printmaker, and after 4 years I decided to join the board, so now I'm a board member, because I felt that DC Art Space is important enough for me to contribute and make sure that I'm doing my part to keep everybody moving.
I've been at A Salon, now DC Arts, for about 8 years. I came here initially to have studio space to do my fine art work, and it has worked out beautifully with a lot of other artists here. It's always good to be around other artists rather than all civilians, because other artists understand what you're trying to do. This has been a great place to work, and I look forward to being here for quite some time.
I was looking for a studio space that was affordable for an emerging professional, and because it's located in DC, I mean you get the DC address and the DC location for a price that an artist can afford.
I've been in and out of the DC Art Studios probably in and out for about 12 years, and I've run out of money and I've come back, and I've run out of money and I've come back, and fortunately for me, each time I've come back I've gotten a bigger space and I've sold more work. So here I am.
I've been at DC Art Studios I think for about 3 years now, and it worked out very well because I'm within walking distance of my house, and I'm one of those people who could be here at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, because it's really easy and very convenient for me.
So with the funds raised with this campaign, we hope to make some upgrades to our spaces. As I said, we've been here since 1979, and there have been little changes to the original structure that the artist built in the late 70s. So one thing we'd like to do is put more electrical sockets in each studio space, because often there's only one. We'd like to create a more professional gallery space. Right now we have kind of converted one of our long corridors to be the member gallery, but we'd like to build some better art gallery walls and get some lights and have an ongoing series of member exhibitions to bring more people into the space and give our artists more opportunities to show. And we'd also like to build a flexible space for artists and for all of our tenants to use for either meetings or to teach classes. Lastly, we'd like to make a break room space that's a little bit more up to date than our current fridge and microwave setup in the corner. And so that's another place where artists could have an exchange with each other and just have some more up-to-date appliances in that area. We've been here with the support of our community for over 35 years, and we look forward to serving artists in the area for many years to come. Thanks again.